Hello, tiny people trapped within the confines of my phone. I'm Finn, and I don't know why, but I just wanted to rant for a minute, so I'm gonna. To start, I don't know if this comes out today. Hi, Happy New Year. But this is the last thing I'm recording before working on the video essay. So I guess there's a couple things already recorded, but there's a chance that this is the last thing that comes out before that. So there's going to be a time period of who knows how long of only shorts being on the channel because I'm putting all of my time into the essay. Um, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. But it's time to just talk because it's New Year's Eve, and this year has been a lot. Um, I guess start at the beginning, right? New Year's Eve last year, I spent with uh, my ex, and it was very nice. It was sweet. It was calm, tranquil, very passionate without being too physical. It was very nice. And then the first quarter of the year was spent pretty much fully on a play, and some of the end of last year, but it was almost everything was either family issues or doing stuff for this play. Um, and I made a lot of friends during that time, but as it would turn out now, almost a year later, I know that like 3 people who were in that class genuinely like me, and the rest of them have separate reasons for disliking and some even hating me. Um, Not too long after the play, which went pretty well, uh, the friend group I was a part of pretty much booted me out, um, due to, I guess, just being a bad friend. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm not a perfect friend, I'll admit that, but that was fun to get booted from a group of friends when, like, if there's like 10 people and 4 of them continue being my friend afterwards, I feel like it's a weird way of being booted out, but you know. Um, then I started working on another play, this time as a director, and it went well until it didn't. Um, Me and my partner at the time were co-directors, and the day cars going by, I'll hold up before I speak again. The day we had to have our performance and stuff was 2 days after we broke up. So I barely even paid attention to the performance, which apparently was lackluster, so that's fun. And then I kind of just didn't know what to do for a while. And we got back together, which was cool. Uh, and then I hunkered down and spent every single moment of my time trying to get a job. And then I did get a job. And I worked at McDonald's for 5 months. And about 2.5 weeks into working at McDonald's, I graduated. Which is something that I've never been proud of because of how unintelligent I am. And I kind of just got through with luck, not with work. And then maybe a week and a half after that, me and my partner met up and we split a second time. Well, technically the third time, but a second time for this go around. And unlike the first two times, it stuck. And we've been apart since. Uh, and spent probably. I spent June and. I spent the last half of June, July, and the first half of August hating myself. I would work, I would come home, and then I would just give up on anything. I left YouTube, which has been my biggest passion since I was like 7. I just didn't do it for months. I stopped talking to almost every friend I had, the few that I had. And then in August, a little after my birthday, I realized that I should be better. And I have been trying to be. I've gone to multiple different therapists, and none have really worked. Some have worked better than others, but none have actually been able to help in a way that works for me. Um, I've talked to a bunch of professionals about stuff and been learning to handle me. I learned that my whole life I've been a covert narcissist. Um, and I've tried everything to be better than that. And in some ways I've been succeeding, but in other ways I haven't. But I've been trying. I've been trying so hard and pushing every day to be better and do better. Um, I in October I put in my 2 weeks and left my job at McDonald's as I couldn't handle it anymore. Between me getting over my ex, me working on developing better friendships, me working on myself, I couldn't handle working a 9 to 5 on top of all of that. Um, and ever since I left McDonald's, I've kind of felt worthless. For those who don't know, I live in the South of America and am a biological man. And there's kind of this stigma in the South that a man pretty much only exists to provide. So I've grown up in a culture and with a family that pushes the idea of all of my worth comes from working and having monetary value. Um, and that's kind of hurt me a lot. Um, my own father, who I do not have any sort of good relationship with, considers me to be worthless due to the fact that I don't have a job. And whenever he learned that I was working at McDonald's, he was genuinely upset at the idea of me not being better than that, and thinking that me working there made me a lesser. That led to me feeling kind of worthless whenever I'm not working. And then one day, I just decided to come back to YouTube and keep making shit. And I posted a short and a video in November, and I've